Well,
next is Alex from Bristol, England. This question for Konnan. Now, they're part of the WWE ecosystem. We have. Oh, by the way, you know what is hysterical? Is people were complaining because they thought that Alberto Del Rio got signed by the WWE, like he was going back to the WWE. So will you just let everybody know that the story online where we
I don't
saw
know who started that because nobody's been signed.
They haven't picked up any contracts.
There's a couple questions about Alberto.
Not yet.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. So let's.
Bro, we've been working for 1 week, week and a half. Like, I mean,
Joe, try and find that.
It's like painting a house. You got to put down the foundation, and you got to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like constructing a house.
Find who if there's any these dirt sheet sites that were actually posting that as news.
Yeah.
And let's try.
There's a lot of them too.
Let's do that and confirm the fake news from
bury them and suspend them. Yeah.
Yeah. So try while we're doing this, try to find some of these sites that have done this so we can call them out on the air here.
Bro, they're just digging for content.
Yeah.
You know, oh wow, Alberto got signed, because he had heat. Oh,
right.
Yeah.
They're getting clicks, right?
Right.
They're trying to do for clicks.
WrestleZone, more details on Alberto reportedly signing. No DQ update regarding Alberto Del Rio.
We used to work for WrestleZone, right?
Yeah.
Let me kazoo these guys.
Yeah, good
I need to get my quotas.
It's everywhere, dude. Wrestling Inc. Yeah.
All these respectable sites are reporting fake news collectively. That's unbelievable. Dude, and we sit here and complain about the wrestling media. This is like, and it's like, people think that we're the bad guys.
Look at the names, bro.
Yeah, look here. Hang on. So we have Wrestling News, No DQ, Wrestling Inc., Wrestle Talk, Cultaholic, even. Bro, these are all big sites with big followings.
Yeah,
wow.
It's very bad when the
headline. Yeah.
Read one of the stories here.
Sorry, Konnan. So the headline does say more details on Alberto reportedly signing, but then it says conflicting reports have emerged as it relates to Alberto's WWE contract.
Okay, click on where it says has already.
But that's not the headline.
Right.
Yeah, not the headline.
Click on the link that says has already inked a new contract with WWE.
That's from Dave. Wrestling Observer Dave's Meltzer has indicated Del Rio inked contract.
Meltzer
really?
Said that?
Yeah. Oh, the page has been deleted.
There we go. Page has been deleted. Interesting.
Okay. And then Corey Hayes of Body Slam reported that Del Rio remains signed to a AAA deal with the future not set in stone.
Oh, so he's right. So that guy's reporting the real. They're still signed to AAA.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah, it seems to be.
Is that accurate, Konnan? He's like nobody's been fired from AAA since the purchase. Correct. Okay, cool. So
here's the Meltzer quote. These signings are for the Mexican market. It's not like Alberto is going to show up on Raw or SmackDown. Vikingo may, or at least on NXT, I would expect. That's the basis. This is not an extension of the AAA contracts. This is new. These are new deals, and more people are expected to sign new deals.
Wow, and that's from Dave Meltzer.
Yeah.
Good grief.
He really got that wrong.
Yeah, well, when people hear this episode, it's going to be some maybe shockwaves through they're going to get
super lucha.
These guys are all going to get heat from people that listen to our show. They're going to be blasting their social media with this.
Super Lucha's Ernesto Ocampo reported Alberto, and the following have signed. He had Dr. Wagner. He had
wrong.
The Vikingo, Laparca,
wrong.
La Hiedra.
Yeah, bro. Really?
I mean, dude.
How long have you been doing this show?
Wow.
Can you say?
I don't know. How many years?
7 and 7.
How many times have I brought up her name? A lot.
Hiedra.
La Hiedra.
La Hiedra.
Yeah. Oh, I got it. Lady Flammer, Lady Maravilla, and Nino Hamburguesa. Also,
Nino. There's a little squiggly line on top of the end.
He speaks Spanish like a Delco guy, so these people are like they're off,
Right.
Next is wow, that's interesting. Next is Alex from Bristol, England. Question for Konnan.
Bro, I just can't. Not that I can't believe it because we've seen it so many times, but I can't believe how many people are writing this down as true, and just to get clickbait.
Right.
Well, they got it from Dave apparently.
Yeah, they're repeating Dave. Yeah, wow, Dave, you should actually email Dave right now and say, Dave, that's not true. Right. And tell him that don't.
It was noted at the end of this article that what it is WWE picked up Alberto's AAA contract. So I don't know,
but that's not true.
Yeah,
Right. None of it's true. Wow.
Oh.
All right. Next is Alex. Even when I said like when I had dinner with Jeremy, he said things are going to take a while as we're just starting. Yeah, it's just like, right. Yes, right.
Don't name drop. Don't name drop anyone anymore, Disco. You're getting people in trouble.
It's like people when Trump got office and like a week later they were going, why are eggs still so high?
Yeah.
It's like,
the IRS is still here.
Right. Yeah. Next is from Eddie Gonzalez from Eagle Pass, Texas. Oh boy. Mark Durbin. There's no question about that. I know what y'all think about cancel culture. Seems like a lot of complain about Alberto Del Rio, a.k.a. Del Rio, being a part of the AAA acquisition. I like the guy. I think he's great. What, if anything, would make the Snowflakes change their minds on the guy? Thanks. Keep like you always do. That's from Eddie Gonzalez from Eagle Pass, Texas.
Nothing. They have already decided we don't like him. He's sentenced to death without parole. You know, I'm going to tell you that I said this before, but it's worth mentioning. So my view is if somebody has not convicted, why should I convict them? Because I wasn't there, right? Anything could have happened.
Right.
And so, okay. So at the end of the day, he was told, you're coming in here specifically by me, then later by my boss, Dorian. And if you give us any trouble, you know, we will release you. The guy has come in motivated, professional. His body looks incredible. He always looks incredible. He dresses good. He's good at press conferences. He's good at putting matches together. He's had great matches. He's a good guy, you know, to be the face of the company. Now, in the United States, in the Mexico, people don't about that. They don't bring it up. They don't, you know.
Yeah.
But in the United States, where everybody has to be virtual signaling, and I always say the same thing, and Disco says the same thing. If I were to ask your family members, your neighbors, whatever, stuff about you that was embarrassing that you didn't want to come out, there'd be a ton. So don't throw rocks, bro. Okay? Right. The guy was convicted 100%. He would not be working with us.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for all your sports betting action. Baseball season is in full swing, and we're into the home stretch for NBA and NHL playoffs. And there's more ways to stay in on the action with the latest odds, news and scores, even live in-game betting while the games are being played. With the largest selection of odds on everything from the MLB, NHL, and UFC. And in between games, head over to the BetOnline Casino. All the top Vegas-style games, including poker and live casino action. So BetOnline, the game starts here. Next is from PS. Oh no, David Benitez from Chicago, Illinois. What's K1? What's K100? I think he meant what's up K100. I attached a clip from this past week's AAA event. The main event was Alberto Del Rio versus a 65-year-old Negro Casas. The ending was a complete. Disco, you think we'd see this in a future AAA WWE event? And what would you rate the finish? Tell that man to retire, Konnan, please. I know he trained you, but damn. I watched that. Bro, the table didn't break. That's not what are you supposed to do if the table doesn't break? They didn't really do anything wrong. It's like he went to go run him in the table and it was set up just like any other table spot and the table didn't break. What was the angle there too, by the way?
The angle was Psycho Clown is married to Negro Casas' daughter.
Okay.
So El Ojo, which is the group he's in, right, attacked him to kind of get under Psycho Clown's skin because probably he's going to be going for the title very, very soon. So right here, what he's doing is we got rid of the two other guys that were in the match with him, and he's just destroying him after the match, and Psycho Clown comes and makes the save. But I will tell you this, because obviously this didn't see the whole show. There was a lot of drama in this because, you know, he was getting hit with a kendo stick, and the people were with him, and he was like crawling and getting up, and the people were chanting his name. Bro, he's a legend, and people love him.
Right. He's 65 years old. It's good heat for Alberto Del Rio. Oh, I do want to talk about this, because I brought this up on Twitter, and you clapped back at me. What's the deal with the commercials playing on the big screen during the matches? I've never seen that. But the reason I brought it up is I've never seen that. I've seen commercial thing, but while the match and everything is going on, I've never seen that before.
All right. What makes you think, because you said, oh, this is obviously Konnan's idea.
No, I asked. I said, is this your? I said, whose idea was this?
Okay, why would I have anything to do with that, bro?
Because you're the booker of the show.
No. The booker does not have... Bro, you've been a booker. The booker had nothing to do with that. And you know that. You're just being a... Yeah.
No, I'm not.
You were.
No, I understand the concept.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. You know when they put Prime on the middle of the WWE ring, right?
Yes.
Should they take that off because people have to look at it?
No. But here's my point. This is why I think it's absurd. When you're showing the hard camera, the TV people can see the screen. Okay. When you go to the other camera shots, you can't. So if there's a commercial,
I brought that up myself.
Okay, that's
myself.
That's what I'm asking.
What I was told is that's what the advertisers want.
Okay. That you've answered my question. That's all I wanted was a question. Because, like I say, we're watching now, and then you go
just
to
like the advertisers don't want a lot of blood now. That's why you don't see blood.
Right?
The advertisers don't want like light tubes, barbed wire,
Well, but bro, you should convince the advertisers that commercial's going on for the TV audience will be better off in the bottom right hand corner of this thing.
Yeah, that's not my job, bro. I have enough work to be dealing with this. See, Psycho comes out.
Right.
Hear the people?
Yeah, they're going crazy.
Right.
And the announcer's very excited too. It's like Harry Ruiz calling a local Raiders game.
Right.
Or Las Vegas Raiders game. Okay, that's enough. Let's continue. We got it. All right.
I love how people don't watch whole matches or our whole show, but yet think they can criticize. Bro, I don't want to hear your opinion if you didn't see the whole thing or you didn't hear the whole thing.
Right. People are
like right now, the Cora Jade thing. I just read the headline. I said, let's hear the rest of it because you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right. Next is from Easton Weller, and the subject is why are they still listening to him? What's the one thing that Dave Meltzer gets called out the most these days? It's making up fake stories and reporting them. 2025, more so than ever, has been the year that became fully aware that whatever Meltzer claims is inside scoop is likely something that either he personally thinks or something he's made up for attention. Everyone knows that Meltzer's to be ignored, so why don't anyone tell Cora Jade or Gigi Dolan this? There's actually I guess she's got an article. Oh, no, we already talked about this, about her being right. There's literally zero proof, absolutely zero, to back up anything Meltzer said yet. Here we go again. Wrestlers are all now offended and triggered WWE bad just because of what Dave thinks. K100, what do you think about this latest Meltzer drama online? And P.S. Gigi Dolan was in NXT for like 4 to 5 years. She shouldn't have been shocked at all that she was released.
Dave got sources.
Gigi Dolan got released?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's no proof that Dave's scoop has any validity. And it's like, well, Dave has his sources, and he's certainly not going to out them. That's what proof do you want from him? You can't say such and such told me this.
Well, the funny thing to me is, like, speaking of Dave, why would Dave not have just called Konnan and asked about the AAA story? It's like it wouldn't right. It's like it's not like he would have lied to him. Say such a like. He's got a very solid source, and like here he is reporting something that wasn't true about AAA. So that's
which makes you look bad,
right?
And you already have like this plethora of fans that believe you're putting misinformation, and this just reinforces it,
right? So I don't know if this story is true or not with Dave, but like you have to question it these days. What's he doing? So I don't know.
Let me tell you this: I've only been there a little while, but if you're not being professional or you're doing things a company deems unprofessional, they're going to limit your push and they're going to get rid of you, right?
Right.
And we would do the same thing.
Right.
Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.